I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to also join my colleagues to congratulate you for the bold decision and the official communication that you have issued concerning the appearance of governors before committees of Parliament, committees of the Senate. As Speaker, number one, it is baffling to see governors who are supposed to be heads of county governments coming together, and instead of discussing important issues affecting our counties, they are busy picking and choosing where to appear and where not to appear. They have even taken the joke further, Mr. Speaker, and they want to take it upon themselves to be the people determining which senator sits in which committee. And as if that is not enough, Mr. Speaker, they have issued a threat, which is a very flimsy threat, that if their conditions are not met, they are not going to appear before committees of the Senate. Mr. Speaker, let's speak to these governors straight. The choice of whether to appear or not appear is a choice between good and evil, and it's a personal choice. You can choose to disobey the law or obey the law. You can choose to be guided by the Constitution or not be guided by the Constitution. And there can never be any aspect of collectivity in that decision. You cannot tell us that we have decided as Council of Governors that governors would not be appearing. The Council of Governors does not make accountability decisions for individual governors. Mr. Speaker, secondly, I want to remind the county governors that the appearance before Senate committees is so important that it is actually astonishing that one would even think, leave alone effecting it, think that they can invite the Speaker of the Senate to join them in subverting the Constitution. You know, they're asking the Speaker, please come and join us and agree with us that certain things need to happen for us to appear before the Senate. No other than the President himself, and I want Senator Cheragai to hear this, leave alone the governors who represent smaller constituencies compared to the President. The Constitution, Article 132, under the functions of the President. The first function of the President is to appear before Parliament. And that's in the Constitution. That is the first function assigned to the President. Surely, I don't know what these governors are thinking. You know, I mean, they want to say, now because them, they can say they are not going to appear before because they don't want so-and-so sitting in a committee. Are they also suggesting that the President should one day wake up and say, because Senator Wambua says one time all the time, I will not appear before Parliament if Senator Wambua is still in Parliament? I mean, what kind of thinking is this? What kind of thinking is this? Governors, wake up and smell the coffee. This is not a suggestion. And we are not even pleading with you to appear. Honestly, Speaker, we shouldn't plead with any governor to appear before a committee of parliament. If they choose not to appear, then so be it. So be it. Because what we do ourselves as senators sitting in committees of parliament, especially the oversight committees of CPAC and CPIC, the constitution is very clear. Ours is just to consider and debate the report of the Auditor General. That's all we are called upon to do. And Mr. Speaker, I keep asking myself, even when a governor appears before a committee, and the report of the Auditor General says that this governor has spent 5 million Kenya shillings for a housewarming party, what are we as senators expected to do? Are we supposed to overlook that report? Or are we supposed to clap for them for spending that money for a housewarming party? When a governor says that we have spent 10 million Kenya shillings from CAIP to do a border event, and it is in the report of the Auditor General, what am I, a member of the committee, what am I supposed to do? Tell the people of that county that that money was used prudently? When a governor, Mr. Speaker, appears before a committee of the Senate, an oversight committee of the Senate, and in their own words, they admit that it is true that they have employees who are working long after their contracts have expired. What are we supposed to do? The Speaker, what I'm trying to say is, for us as a Senate, we shall be guided, and we shall base our interrogation on the reports that we receive from the office of the Auditor General. And if any governor has a problem with any senator, for whatever reason, there are channels that are open for redress. There is a procedure that is open for anybody, not just governors, to raise their concerns with whatever behavior they think is unbecoming of whichever senator. But Mr. Speaker, for governors to come together and list names of senators and assassinate their characters and expect that now after doing that, now they want a meeting with the leadership of the Senate. To discuss what? The Speaker, I thank you for the decision that you have taken. That before any such meeting happens, then the governors must demonstrate goodwill and good faith. They must be seen appearing before committees of the Senate. They must withdraw the letters that they have published out there in social media and sent to the Speaker, and they must apologize and withdraw the remarks that they have made against individual senators, assassinating their characters without reason. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, when I woke up in the morning and coming here, I was a bit disturbed because I knew I was coming into a leadership meeting and I didn't know what decision the leadership of the Senate was going to take on this matter. As Speaker, I want to go on record that I'll go home a very happy senator. That the leadership of the Senate and the entire Senate of the Republic of Kenya have reaffirmed their faith
Your colleagues have really queued. You see the traffic flow coming to to the chair, because they really want to speak on this. But give him 30 seconds just to put the full stop.
Mr. Speaker, 30 seconds. Why now, Mr. Speaker?
Because of your colleagues.
Mr. Speaker, you were given 1 minute just a few minutes ago. I mean, you can't extend the same favor to
I'm the Deputy Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, surely you can't extend the same favor to...
As you are still now, you trace the time. You trace the time.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, then I submit.
Thank you. Honorable Senators, there is a problem with the system. The request, I can't see most of you on the screen. Therefore, you can request again, especially if you can't see any light on your gadget. If you can't see the light on your gadget, you can be able to.